But when you're on the land and you're farming, your life is full, and it's almost too full. It's almost like you're almost overwhelmed all the time. Uh, so you end up doing stuff that you have to do, not by somebody telling you what to do, but the elements or the how things are growing in the field or all this. This is what directs you. It's not some human voice.
Can you say your name
My name is Vince McIntyre.
and your age?
I'm 67 years old.
And where were you born?
I was born in the west of Ireland.
What's your occupation now?
I'm a farmer, and I do woodworking, various. A jack of all trades, as they'll call me. Yeah.
How long have you lived here?
I've lived here since 1979. I found this place by accident and decided to camp here with my girlfriend in 1979. She was a mountaineer, and we made our temporary camp here. And here, 30 years later, we're still here.
What made you decide to move up here? This place?
I just needed. I had been living in a big wall tent, and I burnt it down, and I needed another place to camp, and it was just a temporary solution. Yeah.
Did you have an idea of how long you might be here, or?
I didn't know how long, because it was unauthorized occupation of Crown land, and how long it would have. With the implications of that, I didn't understand or know about at the time, so I never seen it. Even today, I don't see it as permanent. See it as my camp. Yeah.
What was your feeling of what home was before you came here and started making a home?
When I think of home, I think of the little thatched house I was born in the west of Ireland. I still think of it as that, but I felt like a drifter, a traveler. I'd traveled a lot around BC, and just seeing what was happening. I'd go down to the coast sometimes. I'd go up to the Caribou, the Chilcote, and camp, and then find some work to do for somebody. I worked for a hay rancher up there, a cattle rancher, and that's where I first used horses in BC, was helping an old rancher put up hundreds of acres of hay.
How many people do you work with at a time each season?
It varies, It's the springtime. It's usually a couple of myself and somebody else, and this year it's myself and my apprentice Nick that have done most of the work. And now that I have to start weeding and thinning and all that, I'm going to get some local people as the extra people to help me, and then I'll pay them some wages to, whatever, hourly or whatever. This young fellow shows up through the smoke. He drove a van up the road, and they introduced himself, and then he tells me that he'd met somebody in Vancouver in a cafe that he was talking to, and when he finds that he's a farmer, a young farmer from Nova Scotia that farmed with horses. There was my survival for that year, because he was such an excellent worker, and he had been doing the Halifax market since he was 10 years old. So that's how I find my people. The people I work with have to become really important to me. They have to be exceptional people, and they have to have what it takes somehow,